Hi, Leo DeMilo here, and in this tutorial I'm going to go over real quickly how to get started with the band site. I actually started with PHPBay Pro. I was kind of testing it to see if it works, and it does. Not all sites that you're going to own are going to actually produce for you, but it's all a matter of attrition. The more sites you have, the more trickle through profits you're going to make, and these are extremely simple sites to make. PHP Pro actually does a little bit more than bands in that you can add other RSS feeds and you can actually treat it like a blog, add content and whatnot. Now I know bands that allows you to add content as well, but this is simple because you don't have to create a database, you don't have to do anything. You just upload the plugin, you move things around a bit, and then you're ready to rock and roll. Now, before you get started, you want to go ahead and go to eBay Partner Network. It's ebaypartnernetwork.com, and you want to apply to become an affiliate. Now, they don't accept all affiliates. I think they automatically accept residents from the United States as well as Canada and Australia and in Great Britain. But I know for a fact that some people are getting denied that are in non-English speaking countries. So if you're in one of those countries, you want to go ahead and apply and make sure that you're not going to get denied. And if you do get denied, I've heard that if you persist, that eventually they will accept you. So don't despair if you do get turned down. It's real important to apply though first, because you don't want to you don't want to purchase something and then wind up not being able to use it because you can't be affiliated with eBay. So anyway, this is my back office, and there's reports and yada yada yada, and here's all my campaigns. We're going to go ahead first of all, and we are going to I'm going to show you how to transfer all your files over to your server. Now I'm in my back office right now, and I'm going to go right here, and this is my the site that I'm planning on adding the PHP Pro thing, and as you can see, I already have it actually done. So I'm going to go ahead and open this folder. Now these are all the PHP files, and as you can see, there's an auction.php. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and you're going to want to drag all of the PHPBay plugin and go ahead and have it in its entirety right here. And you can read this first. It's going to explain to you that what they want you to do is they want you to duplicate this auction.php and put it in the root folder. And for those of you that don't know what the root folder is, it's just at the very beginning of your stuff. It's with where the WP admin, WP content, and WP includes folders are at. And you're going to want to go ahead and copy that auction.php file and move it into the root folder. Alright, so now once you're done, we're going to come back here and we're going to go over here. You're going to go to plugins in your admin panel, and you're just going to want to activate it. And as you can see, this is already activated. I haven't set this up though yet. Once you set this up, you're going to go to settings and PHP Pro. Now this is your plugin things. You want to go ahead and throw in some data here. Basically, it's going to ask you to select an eBay partner network, and as you can see, there's all sorts of different partners that you can use. Eventually, it's just going to be the eBay partner network. So go ahead and apply for the eBay partner network just to make things easier on you. You can come in here to the campaigns, and you're going to create a new campaign. It's going to give you a number here once you create it, and you're just going to want to copy and paste that number into here. You can enter custom ID. I don't bother with that. You can also select your preferred country. Now I'm going to say real quickly that that other countries are going to be less competitive. So if you're in a real competitive niche and you're thinking about iPods or whatnot, you want to go into a different country because there's just you'll be in and over your head. You won't get as many clicks, and you won't make as much money if you're competing with the likes of me that know how to build sites up. So anyway, the basic options, they give you the optional to encrypt your eBay URL. You can display only the buy it now items. You can display items with images, which I suggest. You can search titles and descriptions as well. This is for items that might be in like really targeted niches where you're not going to get a lot of items at all. They're going to give you some advanced options, like you can choose which listing you want, whether they're ending the soonest, newly listed, lowest first, or highest first. It's just really according to your preferences. Your item priced, and if you're using the light version, this is really a good thing to use because you can kind of weed out some of the extra stuff, and I'm going to show you what some of the extra stuff is real quick here later on. You give a minimum bid, and you can do a maximum bid. The number of bids, I tend to like to go minimum of 2 to 5. The reason why is because I want the popular items to be listed. Obviously, that says the popular items. It's saying that there are a lot of people that are looking for it. You can also do from a specific seller, and finally, if you want, you can do items listed within a certain area of where the seller is. And this is really good for, say, like if you're doing Craigslist marketing or whatever, of people that don't really like to deal with people that are overseas or hundreds of miles away. You can actually geo-target it, and I've actually done this with one or two of my band sites, which I'm testing. Like I think I have a TVs in Memphis site that just basically lists TVs within a 50-mile radius of Memphis. So anyway, once you're done, you update your options, and now we're going to go and I'm going to show you. We're going to go to the right menu, and this is basically what you wind up where you're at. You want to go to the HTML section, and this PVP is what you have, and this basically gives you a this is the script that happens. You're going to put your keywords here. For instance, if you were doing iPods or purple iPods or whatever, you just put iPods. Or if you were doing you know, a brand name, but like Bjorn baby backpacks, you'd put baby backpacks and possibly Bjorn. Now the number is the actual category number, and these are the categories right here. As you can see, there's you would just basically take this and you would copy and paste this into this section. Now this next things with the quotes, basically you would put the amount of items, the maximum amount of items that you're willing to show. And I normally put 100 because most of them don't go beyond that. And finally, this right here is just for PHPBay Pro people. You can put negative keywords, and this actually works out very, very well if you are trying to really target and segment certain things. So anyway, once you're done with that, you can add some content here if you want. You don't have to. Add new tags, yada, yada, yada. And you save it, and I'm going to show you one of my sites. Now, this is a used video game machine site. It's on my, I have an MU set of blogs, which is basically a multi-user. Gives me the ability to basically throw things up very quickly. And as you can see, there's no content here, just a bunch of stuff. Now, if I wanted to take, say, like this right here, arcade replacement handle, I could probably I could use replacement or handle as a negative keyword, and that would disappear and give me another option. Same thing goes with this right here. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This site, by the way, makes me roughly $50 every 2 weeks, and as you can see, I got quite a few of them here. So that's pretty much it with the PHPBay Pro plugin. It's very easy to install. It's probably the easiest of all the different bands options out there. It's $50, fairly cheap. You can always try the light version first to see if you really like it. And that's pretty much it. I am out. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial.